Hello, and welcome to our Care for Carers live stream event. I'd like to thank everyone who's in the audience today, and a special welcome to all our carers to whom this program is dedicated. I wanted to take just a minute before we launched into the program to let you know who we are, why we're here today, and why we're running this series of events. So I might as well start with an introduction to me. My name is Sharanya, and I'm the Media and Community Coordinator here at the Asian Association of Chesterfield and North Derbyshire. As a charity, our goal is to engage with the community and raise awareness through Asian art and culture. In the spotlight today is our Care for Carers project. This is a series of events with the aim of providing some respite to our carers. We hope you appreciate it. We hope that you can take a little time away from your caring duties to enjoy a performance or two. The Asian Association of Chesterfield provides mental health support services, events and activities to provide respite from caring duties, befriending services over the telephone, nutritional support through our meals project Saffron Kitchen, which you'll hear about a little more in detail later in the program, and signposting to relevant organizations for key needs that a carer might have. I'd just like to say here that if you'd like to make a donation to the Asian Association, you can now donate by text. You can text AAC3 to 70480 to donate £3 to the Asian Association of Chesterfield. This text will cost £3 plus one standard rate message. Now, coming to the event today. Our performers today are a mother-daughter duo, as you must have seen in the striking imagery in the posters we've been promoting. Sonalika, who has a master's in biotechnology mind, was into research at NBRI in Lucknow prior to embracing her love for Odissi and continuing her passion. She's a mother of two, and she strives to achieve perfection in whatever field she adheres to. She's an achiever of awards like the Odissi Pratibha, the Nritya Suvarna Shri, the Nritya Shiromani, and many more. Sonalika has performed in many prestigious national and international Odissi dance festivals across India. Immensely experienced in teaching, she is promoting the art form and training newcomers in her dance institute at the Ekagra Swarasa Academy in Bangalore. The school imparts training to children and adults in Odissi classical as well as Sambalpuri folk dance. It also emphasizes on the history and theory behind Odissi to give a detailed knowledge. Her journey was blessed when she found her daughter's inclination towards this art form from a very young age. Shrinika was fascinated with this ever graceful art form and started performing on stage at the tender age of 3. And that's a tall order. Since then, she's now known as the Wonder Kid of Odissi in India. Coming to the art of Odissi, it's one of the 8 classical dance forms to originate from India and comes from the state of Odisha in eastern India. It's thought to be one of the oldest surviving ritual dance forms in existence. Like the other classical dances of India, Odissi evolved as a spiritual expression of devotion to a higher being. One of the most predominant features of Odissi is its relationship with many of the sculptures that can be found in temples across Odisha. So, without further delay, here's the first of 2 performances by Shrinika and Sonalika today, the Vakratunda Mahakaya. The choreography is by Guru Sri Ratikant Mahapatra. The tal is the Adi Tala. The rag is Mishra Sudha Vibhas, and the music is Lakshmi Kanta Pale. This performance is a Ganesh Vandana. This marks the entrance of the dancer on stage. They invoke the blessings of Lord Jagannath for an auspicious beginning. Then the dancer offers salutation to Mother Earth, the teacher, the accompanist, and to the audience yourselves. This is then followed by a prayer to Lord Ganesha, remover of all obstacles, who is often called upon to grant an auspicious beginning. Enjoy.
समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सततं मोदक प्रिय लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु
Welcome back. I hope you found that as mesmerizing as I did. I just want to remind everyone, please do put your comments down wherever you're watching, Facebook or YouTube, and we'd love to see them. I'm sure Shrinika and Sonalika will also love to see your comments. Um, I would also like to remind everyone about being able to donate. To make a donation, you can now text. You can text AAC3 to 70480 to donate £3 to the Asian Association of Chesterfield. And this text will cost £3 plus one standard rate message. I do want to let you all know a little bit more about the Asian Association and the kind of work that we do here. And I think there's no better person than our center manager, Shruti, to tell you a little bit about all the work that we do. Here's Shruti.
Thank you, Sharanya. The Asian Association of Chesterfield and North Derbyshire was founded in 1982 and became a registered charity in 2019. Our center is based in Hasland in Chesterfield. The aim of Asian Association is to promote the culture, education, health and welfare of people with ethnic origins in India, Nepal, Bangladesh and Pakistan, residing in Chesterfield and North Derbyshire. Our endeavor is to create a community that is inclusive, supportive, and involved. For more information on our activities, events, the kind of support we offer, please visit our website, www.asianassociationchesterfield.org. The association has been recognized as a key partner to work with carers and provide help and support to the mainstream services. You must be thinking, who is a carer? As many of us may not realize that they are carers. A carer is someone who looks after a friend or a family member, young or old, who is disabled due to physical or mental impairment or age. A carer is someone who gives up a large amount of their time to care for someone continuing to live in their own home with family and friends and within a community that the cared for is familiar with. We all know that the COVID-19 pandemic has increased the mental and physical burden of all the carers, and we are here to support to all the carers and in whichever way possible. We provide information and signposting support to welfare rights sessions to carers, particularly those who face cultural and language barriers and do not have an understanding of how the whole system works. We work with members to increase their understanding of the availability of carer support services. We have weekly drop-in sessions on Wednesdays at our center, creative therapy sessions, weekly luncheon club on Thursdays. We offer one-to-one sessions as well. And befriending services, we have a weekly yoga session on Zoom every Saturday morning. We work to increase the understanding of the Derbyshire Carers Association and commissioners on the needs of our carers. Please get in touch with us if you require any support and help from us. We will be very happy to help and support. We would also like to take this opportunity to talk a bit about our project Saffron Kitchen. If you have not come across it yet, Saffron Kitchen is a community meal service project through which we deliver hot, freshly cooked meals every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And you can order by email or telephone. The numbers and email addresses are given here on the poster. We will highly appreciate your support. So if you would like to make a donation to the association, you can now donate it by text. Please text AAC3 to 70480 to donate £3 to the association. The text will cost £3 with a standard rate text message. Now we will have a 5 minutes break and we will be back with yet another lovely performance for you. See you soon. Thank you.
Welcome back. I hope that Shruti's introduction to the Asian Association shed a little bit of light on the kind of work that we do here. We're eager to get back into the swing of things after the last year that we've had and be able to conduct events for good causes. In fact, we did want to bring Sonalika and Shrinika here to perform at the Winding Wheel in Chesterfield, but unfortunately we couldn't due to obvious reasons. If you'd like to get in touch with us to volunteer, to check out all the services we offer, or maybe just to order a meal from Saffron Kitchen, you can contact us at the details below. Our second performance for the day is the Yugma Dwanda Pallavi. The Pallavi is the most graceful part of the Odissi repertoire. It's a pure dance of lyrical beauty that places an equal emphasis on the twin aspects of melody and rhythm. In Sanskrit, Pallava means to grow. Like a creeper, the Pallavi grows in pace and complexity, slowly yet surely. Hand gestures and body movements are not meant to tell a story here, rather, they are used to create and enhance beauty. Beautiful dance passages run parallel with rhythmic syllables sung musically. A Pallavi is based on the Odissi ragas and is titled on them. The rag is Bhageshri, the tal is Ek Tali, the choreography is by Guru Kelucharan Mohapatra, and the music composition is by Pandit Raghunath Panigrahi. Enjoy.
Ta Sagama sagama mama madani 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 ni ni dani sa dani sa 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 sagare sa ni da ni da mani da magari sagare sa 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 Gamada madani tanisa sari sagare sani nisa ni re sani da mada mani da maga begari magari sa gari sari sani sani da ni da masani da mada madani sa gari sari sani sani da ni da masani da mada madani sa gari sari sani sani da ni da masani da mada madani sa Sagama gamada madani badani dani da sa sa sani da sa sa ni da mani ni da magada da magari sa sa sagama gamada madani da sa sa sani da mani da magada magari sa sa sani da madani sa 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 re sani da madani ni ni sani da magama da 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 ni da magari sa 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 sani da ni sa ni da madani da magama da magari ga sa sani da ni sa ni da madani da magama da magari ga sa sani da ni sa ni da madani da magama da magari ga sa da ni sa gamada gamada sagama sagama dhanisa 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 gamada sagama dhanisa dhanisa gamada sagama dhanisa sani nida dama maga gare resa sani nida dama maga gare
Wow. Welcome back. No matter how many times I see this lovely duo perform, it blows me away each time. With all the skill involved in performing this type of art form, you ladies just make it look so effortless. It's not only graceful, but also, I think, a feat of endurance. Thank you for your lovely comments. We've been keeping an eye on them on Facebook and YouTube as well. I think we're going to pop some of them onto the screen here so that everybody can have a look. Thank you, Moitri Auntie. Thank you, Mr. Jagdish. Thanks, Aishwarya. If you, I'd just also like to say that if you have any questions, you can pop them down into the comment box because we have our Q&A segment approaching very quickly. And if you have any questions you'd like to ask, you can ask the dancers themselves. They'll be here in just a few moments. Uh, just to make a quick note about the donations, you can alter the donation amount. So you can donate a custom amount by texting AAC, the custom donation amount, and to the same number, which is 70480. And the text will cost the amount that you donated plus one standard message rate. And all the donations, as you already know, will go towards the Care for Carers project so that we can conduct more events like this throughout the year this year. We're looking forward to being able to do that. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome back a familiar face and our two performers today. So here's Shruti, and she'll be asking your questions and our questions to Sonalika and Shrinika.
First of all, welcome Sonalika and Shrinika. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
We have no words to express how thrilled we are with the performances today.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really want to express my gratitude to my gurus, Guru Srimati Sikata Das, Srimati Pranati Mahanti, and Shri Sundarlal Patel. It is all because of their blessings and obviously the Almighty's blessings to us, for which we are here today.
Thank you so much. We have so much of curiosity and there are so many questions which are coming up and comments that we can see on the screen. I will take a few questions here. Here's a question for Shrinika. The Odissi dance form looks very skilled. How long have you been dancing? And did you find it difficult at first? What are the hardest parts of the dance to learn? Does it take a lot to practice? Lots of questions, Shrinika.
I have been dancing since I was really small. My first stage solo performance was when I was 2 years, 9 months.
That is, we can't even imagine.
Did you find it difficult?
No, because I loved it a lot. I didn't find it difficult when I was small.
Mm-hmm. And do you...
The hardest part is when I have to do the all 25 exercises, then the chokers, then the tribhangis, and then the dance. First it hurts, like my legs hurt. Then after I continue it for 4-5 days, the pain goes. Yes, it does take a lot of practice. And my mom doesn't allow me to perform until and unless I have practiced in each and every move of the dance.
Do you find it challenging to have your mom as your guru?
No, I like it a lot.
That's a very honest answer. There are some more questions here. One is about the costumes. Is there any specific fabric, or what are the specifications of this costume?
Actually, the costume that we are wearing, it's a handloom. It is woven in the Sambalpur city of Odisha. So the handloom that we are wearing is called a Sambalpuri Patto or the Sambalpuri silk. It is hand woven. So because in Odisha, culturally, we, ladies of the family, they generally wear these handloom. So this is our very typical Odisha thing. So we use this handloom for our costume. And this tahia that we are wearing, so we are influenced from the tahia that is worn by Lord Jagannath in Puri. Many of you might be knowing that might have seen the Kart festival in Puri, wherein Lord Jagannath wears a very elaborate of whatever we are wearing. Elaborate tahia that is very typical to Odisha and to Lord Jagannath. From him it was influenced, and we are wearing this, and we have a very special belt that we wear at our waist. So I think during the performance many have seen this. So all these things are actually kind of conceptualized by the scholars and the great gurus of Odissi, and it is because of them this has come out as Odissi classical costume.
Thank you so much for enlightening us with that information, Sonalika. Before we move forward, there is one important burning question. All this is so impressive, Sonalika, but we have a question. How do you do it all?
How do I do it all? Many are doing. The only thing I would like to say that if you are doing something that you love immensely, we don't get that, pain or pressure, or maybe, while we are doing something that we love from in the depth of our hearts, it becomes more than a hard work. It becomes achieving the happiness in life. So it is a passion that we have. I'm very actually happy that Shrinika also shares the same passion with me. So it becomes even more enjoyable when we both practice together. So it's the love and passion that carries us forward.
Thank you, Sonalika. And we both look forward to welcome you in person in Chesterfield, hopefully soon, as things are
Thank
getting
you.
better.
Sure.
Thank you, and wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I would like to hand over now to our secretary and trustee of the association, our guide, our advisor in every step of the way, Sushri Wells. Here's to Sushri. Thank you.
Hi, Sushri. Sorry to interrupt you. We can't hear you. You're on mute. Probably.
Sorry. Thank you, Shruti and Sharanya. I'd like to thank everyone that joined and supported our cause today, especially to our performers, Sonalika and Shrinika, all the way from India. The lockdown has taught us a lot on how to adapt to the new way of life. And one positive thing we have adapted to is to keep in touch virtually. Today, because of this, we've been able to host today's event in 5 countries across the globe. This evening's event was the first, but definitely not the last. As Sharanya mentioned, we have a series of events in the coming months. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more details. Please also support us by making a small donation so that we can carry on the noble work and host more of these events. I'd like to thank Dean and Ramakant, who have supported us backstage. Sharanya and Shruti have trained themselves and me to put this show up for you this evening. And a big thank you again and namaste from all of us at the Asian Association of Chesterfield and North Derbyshire. Thank you.